Tonight, a Memorial Day controversy. Yesterday, a day to honor fallen soldiers, but President Trump managed to make it about himself. We will explain. Then, as we start week 12 of the Mangano corruption trial, the jury deadlocked. We are at the federal courthouse on Long Island with the very latest. Also, Mayor de Blasio forced to release 4,000 pages of emails. He criticized the press, political opponents, and even, yes, Richard Brodsky. Well, Brodsky's here to respond. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to RFL. I'm Richard French. Thank you very much for joining us. You know, for the past year and a half, whether I like it or not, I've reliably opened this show with the latest outrageous position, scandal, lie, tweet, threat, or all of the above. The author of all of the above, of course, is our president. His reliable unreliability puts people like me in an impossible situation. I can't ignore the leader of the free world saying and doing the most divisive things. Pardon me, it is real news. At the same time, I would love to talk about anything but the embarrassing garbage I have to report on every night. So, when an opportunity like Memorial Day arises, when we can honor real heroes together, it is a day when politics thankfully takes a back seat, and it's a day about those who served and those who've even made the ultimate sacrifice. Every prior president knows this and has said as much as recently as yesterday. This from Barack Obama, quote, "We can never truly repay the debt that we owe our fallen soldiers, but we can remember them, honor their sacrifice, and affirm in our own lives those enduring ideals of justice, equality, and opportunity for which generations of Americans have given that last full measure of devotion." Here's a tweet from George W. Bush, and it includes a portrait of a hero that he's talking about. Quote, "Thinking today of David Wright, a Marine who died this month, and all of the brave souls who have given their lives in defense of our country. May we honor them in thoughts and in deed this Memorial Day." Here's what Bill Clinton posted. "Remembering, honoring, and thanking all who served our great country." And finally, here is what George H.W. Bush sent out while he's recuperating in the hospital. Quote, "Very much regret missing the Memorial Day parade today in Kennebunkport, and am forever grateful not only to those patriots who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, but all the Gold Star families whose heritage is imbued with their honor and heroism." So to recap, thank the troops, their sacrifice, and acknowledge the day isn't just about barbecuing, but more importantly, appreciating those who put country before self. Now, let's see what Donald J. Trump had to say. "Happy Memorial Day. Those who died for our great country would be very happy and proud at how well our country is doing today. Best economy in decades, lowest unemployment numbers for blacks and Hispanics ever. Rebuilding our military and so much more. Nice." Way to put the me in Memorial Day, Mr. President. There is so much wrong with that tweet. For starters, even children know Memorial Day is not a happy day, particularly for families honoring their loved ones and that ultimate sacrifice. You would think a commander-in-chief, especially a guy who dodged the draft when his number came up, would tread carefully here. But sensitivity and humility have never been Trump's calling card. He went on to say that the fallen would be celebrating his performance as a president as he self-congratulated the job that he was doing. To use his words, nice. I do not know anyone who talks or even thinks like this. If I was a shrink, I'd call this insecure, and if I wasn't on TV, I'd say worse. But I don't want to spend any more time tonight than we have to on behavior that debases us as a population. Instead, when we come back, I'm going to talk about real heroes from a generation that didn't get its due. We'll take a look back at the special we aired last night, our Memorial Day program, Vietnam Reflections, with the folks behind the scenes who put it all together. That's coming up right after this break.